Evening VC, Dave here. Cheers, Feliz Navidadorama. Got some Mexican brew here to bring in Christmas. Just taking some stock here in what's still lying around. It's been getting some spins. So I thought I'd share some records that I've picked up that haven't been shared in any of the year-end videos. So we'll show these pretty quick. I know everybody's got a lot going on tonight, but first we have found this lunchbox. Eric Dolphy, Stockholm Sessions on the Inner City label. A couple sessions from 1961 that Dolphy performed with this group overseas. I don't know any of these musicians, and other than, well, Jimmy Wood on bass, but man, this is fantastic. Cheap Heat was originally put on the Enya label out of Germany. Anything Dolphy that I don't have, I'm gonna get. He is a giant in my world, just like he is for sure an icon. Definitely, and this was a nice find. Happy with that. Clifford Thornton, the Jazz Composers Orchestra, the Gardens of Harlem, on the JCOA Records label out of New York, and this record is absolutely fantastic. I spun this yesterday, and I gotta tell you, this one's a special record. Gatefold, Clifford Thornton's trumpet player, and he was the professor of music at Wesleyan University in Connecticut at the time. This is from 1975. And of course, JCOA is Jazz Composers Orchestra Association. They're nonprofit, and this endeavor was funded by the National Endowment for the Arts. And the list of players is just that whole side, right there, all the way down. And what's nice about the information on the internet, it tells you who's soloing, because it's a very large ensemble. There's a lot going on. The beginning of this album, there's a lot of percussion going on. But Clifford takes solos pretty much throughout. But Dewey Redman's here. Carlos Ward is here. Pat Patrick from Sun Ra. Carla Bley on piano. Just to name some of the bigger names in wonderful compositions. This is and it's not an expensive record by any means. Just a great record. One I was happy to get. Next we have the Ken McIntyre Sextet featuring Tara Masahino, Introducing the Vibrations. This is an Inner City copy from 1977. Underrated player, Ken McIntyre, alto, flute, bass, clarinet, oboe, and bassoon. Does it all here. And of course, one of my favorite trumpet players ever, Tara Masahino from Japan, is here. So this is one I'm happy to add to the collection. You have Frank Lowe, Fresh, on the Arista Freedom label. And this is Frank playing a couple of, what are they? Thelonious Monk tunes. And Epistrophe and Mysterioso. And man, put together a hell of a lineup here. Lester Boy and Joseph Boy here. Abdul Wadood is on cello. Steve Reed is on the drums. More Cheap Heat. Of course, Frank Lowe, famous for his Duo Exchange album with Rashid Ali, but some of his later stuff is great like this. A couple of his own tunes here too, to round out the album. Art Ensemble of Chicago, the Paris session. Did not have this. Another Arista Freedom. This is a double. Sides 1 and 4 are Tutankhamun and the Spiritual, which are full albums that they've put out in the past. But this is their Paris session of that music. Great stuff on sides 2 and 3 also. Your iconic lineup of Lester Boyd, Roscoe Mitchell, Joseph Jarman, and Malachi Favors. Yeah, Art Ensemble Paris session, one I did not have. Next is a band that I saw in Barcelona in 2014. It was the most fun during the day that we had was seeing this band. Everybody was dancing their ass off. They were an absolute blast. I had never seen them before. It's Amsterdams the X, and this is their latest album, 27 Passports. This was, I think, recorded in 2017, released in 2018. I'm just now getting around to picking it up. I grabbed the CD also. And this is a real heavy-duty cardstock because it comes with like a 36-page book and really cool labels on the record. And of course, they're a punk band. Started in 1980. At least their first release was in 1980. That was reissued this year for Record Store Day, the 7-inch, which I picked up. With the book is photographs that Andy Moore, a guitar player, took, and it's just absolutely fantastic. Really awesome photographs. That's just really cool. And this is they've been doing it 40 years, and this is their best record for me. I mean, this is unbelievable. It's got so much going on. There's statements made politically here. There's just great guitar work. The songs completely build throughout. The drummer, she's just a badass, and she sings on a couple tracks too. Man, yeah, just Silent Waste, the last track on the A side. Check that out on YouTube. It's just brilliant, just a brilliant record. The X, 27 Passports. This one, man, this is one of my finds of the year, really, for me. Even though it's just kind of sitting there in plain sight. Next, every now and again, I got to go through the punk section at Lunchbox, A to Z, just see what's there. And yeah, Dick's Kill from the Heart, $14. This is a 2012 reissue that was remastered by Jello Biafra. And this is one of the best punk records ever, and there's so much kick-ass about this. Dig the track Rich Daddy on the A side for sure, and the guitars on the beginning of this record remind me a lot of John Spencer. Or, well, I can tell you that I would assume John Spencer got a lot of his sound from these guys. Great band from Austin, Texas. Kill from the Heart, the guitar sound changes, it gets better, and then they have a track that ends the A side, Bourgeois Fascist Pig. It's a freaking killer song. Yeah, so Move Over, Body Count, Cop Killer, Bourgeois Fascist Pig came prior by a long shot. The dude Gary on vocals is a great singer, wild dude, dressed with a wig, looking like a woman on stage, wild now. And yeah, this is just fucking great. The second side too has a cover of Purple Haze. It's just out of this. It's just fucking killer. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna cover Hendrix, you better bring it, and they brought it. And then the last track is really long jam. Dicks Can't Swim. Yeah, the Dicks, Kill from the Heart. This is, and originals are like $7,500, so this was killer to find for 14. Then the last record was On the Wall. I pulled a Carlson and had to grab it off the wall. Norma Jean, Oh God, the Aftermath on Solid State. Great heavy band out of Atlanta. They've been around for a long time. From the screamo scene, from the early mid 2000s, that you couldn't ignore if you were into rock. And yeah, this was during that time where all the kids wore the white belts, and we're doing the kicks and the clearing out the pit with elbows and shit. All it did was make me want to go beat their ass, but still, this is Norma Jean's best record. And this didn't get released on vinyl until 2016. But I got the orange. This is the orange version of it. And it's got a cool insert where there's like a tree growing out of the guy's midsection that he's trying to cut off. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it's got the band logo on the record. Fucking heavy. Really good guitar hooks all the way through this thing. Great breakdowns. Heavy screaming vocal. You don't know what's going on half the time. Just how I like it. Norma Jean, Oh God, the Aftermath. That's everything. Hope everybody has a great Christmas. Peace.